3, 2, 1. Action! All right, we're so excited to start today's episode of Coffee and Questions.
Very exciting. This is episode 4, and we will be going over the next step of the buyer's process. What's the next step?
But you just messed up because I think this is episode 3. You said 4.
That was cool. Do you guys? Welcome to episode 3 of
Coffee and Questions,
where we will be going over the next step in the buying process.
We're so excited. We have Elise coming in today from Simon's Sweatshop, and they are ready to start the process of looking for a house.
And we're excited to be representing them and get them rolling.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
Hey Elise, we're so excited that you've been pre-approved and you've spoken to a lender, and now we'll move on with the next step.
We are so excited. This is something we've been looking forward to for so long. What is our next step?
Well, Kristi, take it away.
Yes, we're so excited that you've been pre-approved. So now at our buyer consultation, we'll go over some of the steps for now that you've been pre-approved. Here's a little brochure. It has some information about us so that you can flip through and see why you're so excited that you hired us. But more importantly, it goes over the process of, what to expect. So we'll go over all of that with you, but just in case you forget something, you have it all right here. And I need you to fill out this little section about your wants and needs, and it'll help us come up with a criteria of what to search for you guys.
Awesome. Now, so once I do that, is it just the homes that you list that I get to look at, or do I get to look at any listing out there?
So it's not just the homes that we have listed. Any home on the MLS will be part of our search. So it's not, your search is not just with our listings, and then we'll get to show you all the properties.
Awesome. So Brad and I, we've also thought about possibly building. We were looking at property too. Is that something that you would be able to help us with so we can kind of like go back and forth on what's going to work best for us, either buying an already existing property and building or building something our own?
With building, we can also represent you there. It's really exciting. So with the different builders in different areas, we already have a list, but then if you wanted to go into a neighborhood, we can we'd be happy to show you homes in neighborhoods that are going to be built and see their model homes and things like that to help guide you through that process as well. They enjoy working with realtors, and you should be represented during something like that.
All right. I see around, because like we've been really excited for this moment in our life, but I also see not just like come look at this house, with like little signs around town. I see some that say buy owner. What exactly does that mean? And do I just go knock on their door, or do I let you know and say, hey, I want to look at this house, but it says buy owner? What is, I don't know.
Good question. You absolutely can go knock on their door. I don't really know if they'll like that or not. But so what that means is the homeowner is trying to sell the house themselves without using a realtor, which is totally fine. Ashley and I work with for sale by owners all the time. Oftentimes they still want to represent themselves, but they'll allow a realtor to bring their buyer to take a look at it. So if you see any of those, just let us know, and we'll reach out to them and get that scheduled as well.
Okay.
So don't knock, let us do the knocking.
That sounds good to me.
Awesome. Another thing I wanted to mention to you too is if you're not seeing what you want in our searches and you've decided not to build, but there's one particular neighborhood you're in love with, let us know, because we have no problem, going through and calling that neighborhood and seeing if anyone is thinking about selling and trying to get you in to look at those homes as well.
Yeah, we've always thought that we wouldn't be in like a neighborhood, especially one with like an HOA. But we are starting, as we've lived in other homes, we've started to appreciate and respect neighborhoods that have an HOA standing, just to kind of, just keep up with
home property values.
Yes, right. Exactly. So I know every HOA is a little different. Is that something that you would be able to dig deep in to find out exactly what the rules are, to see? Because I mean, we have our own business, and we know that we've got our logo on our stuff, and I know that some HOAs are strict with that, and some are a little bit more lenient. Are you able to find? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We can get the HOA information for you and send over to you for you guys to review, either after you've looked at the home or before, either way.
Awesome.
Yep. Well, start filling it out so we know what your wants and needs are, and we can take it from there.
Thank you so much.
All right. We look forward to working with you. Thank you for coming in.
Yay, thank you.
All right, Elise, thank you for letting us know your wants and needs and what you're looking for in a home. We'll go ahead and take a look, if you'd like, and start our search. Alrighty, so we've got some homes that we can go take a look at.
Awesome.
Alright, and then from there we'll determine how your search wants to go. And anytime you want to change your criteria, you just let us know. I know we've got a list of your haves, wants, and needs, and absolutely don't wants. And but that doesn't mean it doesn't kind of change and morph over your home buying process time in the house hunting. So, yeah.
Yay, thank you so much. We are really excited to get started and start looking at some homes.
Great.
Yay!
And that'll be episode 4.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Coffee and questions.